Hey Nemesis, hey Valerian, hey Hazardous. Who's ready for Dungeon 2? It was requested, Hazardous. I have wrong thing equipped. Hey Blue Felix. Hey Bleacher Ball. Well, we could get the mirror shield, which we still don't need. Lightning arrows or the boomerang. We want to think about that. Need to jot down something for HUD design. I don't know, what do you think? What should we get? I don't actually know if we'll be able to get everything eventually. Ring it is. Little short range. Or, more accurately, it just freezes in midair because pseudo-time. Time? Good lord, that thing's overgrowing like crazy. Those are hard to pick up in this one. Oh, God. I'm not sure I like that. Oh, God. How do I... No! Okay, hold up. Okay, so you can turn them off. There we go. Apparently the longsword is Link only. This boss will have a different boss song. Okay. I'm not sure how to get that heart piece. Okay, apparently that has an AoE effect. Good to know. Last time. Looks like you got lucky last time. I'll not make the same mistake again. Here's my second champion. Power the earth, fill my maracas with shaking soil. Go maracas! Get it? Another boss my niece beat by herself. This is on the Switch. I believe it's only on the Switch. Because Nintendo. You got maracas. Okay. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Just double checking. Main thing I wanted was the Deckers. Still don't have a place to return those in at. Oh, the music is super dynamic. There's actually 3 layers to each song. There's the peace layer, there's the menu layer, and then there's the combat layer. And of course, the menu layer is kind of 8-bitty. All of them, Baron! But starting with Mega Man. I mean, Crypt of the Necrodancer is balls hard, but one of the things that I never really cared for about Crypt of the Necrodancer personally was the fact that it was a little bit too random. Like, there wasn't a lot of structure to it, you know what I mean? By contrast, this game has an overworld and quests and progression and all sorts of fun stuff. I mean, if I could dance like that, Crazy Horse, I'm just saying. I'm not sure this game actually fits within the timeline of Zelda. I could be wrong. I look forward to being proven wrong by Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, come on, Dr. Light literally named his robots Rock, Roll, and, Rush. It's... Auto, okay. It doesn't really work, but the point is, the music thing's already there, damn it. It could work. Alright, let's see. What haven't we done? Blues, thank you. I knew I was missing some. I'm just sitting here like... And so... Left. I also beat. Dungeon here, and I think I've already found it. So, just as a little fun little exercise, do me a favor. Just looking at the stream right now, see if you can see where the dungeon is. I've seen some good guesses, but no accurate ones. The answer is, you see this blue butterfly right here? Before you ask, they do that consistently. Blue butterflies almost always indicate little optional areas. Now, it's not the only indicator, but it is a consistent one. That's kind of my overall point, Prisoners. I didn't know about the blue butterfly thing until this playthrough today. Hello, Zoctaft. One thing I like is the game lets you just kind of sit here and stare at the screen for a moment. See the dungeon on this screen? I say dungeon, it's probably the wrong word. Mini dungeon? I don't know. Oh, Blow of Alex has decided to play this game. Probably a good choice. Very good. It's right there. I hope you like it. I guess I mean that anyways. Okay. Did we never... Guess we never did. I'm gonna heal after this. Ah, there it is. Right, I was gonna heal, wasn't I? Probably should have done that. Oh no. Oh, that was actually really close. I mean, it's still close. We're really low enough. I really should probably heal, finally. No, Noctis. We've pretty much already gone further than I've ever gone in this game. As of now. Okay. That's pretty much the entire southeast quadrant swept. We still haven't found the flippers. Okay. So let's go heal. Okay. I've got to be missing something because the first quest person in the game was like, hey, go to this one spot, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get there this entire time. Okay. Sure. I'll take a hint on the flippers. Thank you for asking first. It's probably something really stupid. It always is. I do want to test something out first. plenty of rupees at this point, so if the flippers cost money, I got it. Hey, no truth, no problem. I actually thought about making this part of the Zelda block. In fact, I'm even going to qualify this as a Zelda game, even though it's a rhythm game. Because we don't really have a rhythm game category. Still. It's nice to get a little variety in. The next game we'll be playing will also be a little different. And hopefully it won't drive people bonkers with us playing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a deceptively dangerous room. Yep, and that's why. Oh, jeez. Big guy gone, this should be a little easier. Hell, I'm worried what people are going to think probably sometime in March or so when we start hitting the platformer blocks. It's going to be all platformers all the time. Oh, that was fast. Blow up, Alex. Magic boomerang. Nice. Some range on it, too. Look at that. Okay. So we did that. So now the southwest quadrant is completely cleared, along with the southeast. Let's check out this lake, shall we? I mean, platformers are kind of my bag, so I feel very comfortable discussing them and playing them. I tried to bundle it too, because we're doing 2D platformers first and then 3D platformers next. Vary it up a little bit. The thing that weirds me out, Blow of Alex, and I don't mean this in any way as a dig, it's like, when I introduced my niece to this, considering how frustrated she gets at video games in general, I really wasn't expecting her to like it as much as she did, but, I mean, here we are. Oh, that's how you get over here. You have to use the freaking wizards. Excuse me, wizrobes. I don't think I have a preference per se, Crazy Horse. Well, this is probably going to be the flippers. If I were to guess. I suppose if you put a gun to my head, I'd probably say 2D platformers. But I think part of that is because, in my opinion, and I hope Valvedrix is hearing this, because she's going to disagree with me completely, 3D platformers didn't get good until very recently. Like, within the last 5 or 6 years recently. Whereas 2D platformers have been good since the 80s. But it makes sense in its own way. Like, I don't actually mean that as a dig. 3D platformers honestly have a lot more to keep track of and a lot of more difficulties. Depth perception, lighting, visual distinction, camera usage. Right? Like, all of the stuff that is required to make a 3D platformer good is stuff we're still figuring out. Not to say that there aren't good 3D platformers prior to, say, Mario Galaxy, but still. tripe jalapenos. I love jalapenos. Especially pickled. Whoa. Go for some pickled jalapenos right now. That is a lot of enemies. Damn! We haven't died in a while, too. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, whatever. What do we got? Nothing good. Interesting. Is this a real dungeon? I think it is. Where the hell are flippers? Oh, whatever. That's true, Blue. I mean, as long as it's not fermented fish, am I right, Blue Alex? I guess this is what the arrow's pointing towards, so alright, whatever. Probably the outro to Toy Story 3, Mr. Red. Sorry, the final boss of Toy Story 3, and then the outro. Kind of in that order. I think I'm actually going to switch weapons in this place, because, yeah. And of course we just lost all our keys. Of course, he sells a heart piece. A sourdough pizza. Interesting. Oh god, that's throwing me. That's throwing me. A little harder to see the sparkle. It's there. Oh, good. I have enough. One and a heart, please. Kingdom Hearts joke. Oh, that's gonna be mean. We have +3 damage right now. Wasn't sure if the fireball would kill the block or not. This might actually be my favorite dungeon song so far. found enough rupees for the things that allows me to completely ignore the ice. Should let me get the heart piece. Oh, I love the singer, dude. The merchant. So this is Zelda's unique weapon. It's overpowered to hell and back. It doesn't have reach like the other, or range, I guess. Instead, what it does is every time you use it, you lunge. It also does damage to those alongside you when you're lunging. So, greater movement control, good range, and it hits an AoE. Unfortunately, we've yet to actually get a real rapier. We keep getting glass rapiers, and then immediately breaking them, because they're made of glass. Pro tip, don't make your weapons out of glass. It's not a good idea. Hello, Spartan. Why do you have 3 final... you know what, I don't even want to know. I didn't mean to do that, but we got the lightning arrows! Woo! Yeah, crystal weapons! Ugh, that's what those are. Alright, I really want to get that heart piece. Let me think about this. Okay, idea. That might work. Hey! Boss time. So I've never seen this boss, so this will be completely new to me. Perhaps you're stronger than you look. Not that it matters. You'll never be able to beat Ganon. But are you strong enough to defeat my 3rd champion? Power of water. Flow through my oboe with an icy cold. Oh my god, is this going to be a Wiz Robo? Yep! That was a hell of a fight. I wonder if they designed the instrument specifically to enforce the pun naming scheme. I still don't have the flippers. Where's my frickin' flippers? So I was already in here earlier. So clearly, I'm a moron. So I couldn't figure out what to do here. So he's just sleeping. And they're ghosts. The prince belongs to us now. Don't worry, we'll keep him safe. Okay. Gonna be real, that would have never occurred to me. Some ghosts have made ourselves. Thanks, here, have some flippers. Freaking finally. We did it! We got the basic item you're probably supposed to get first the entire game. We are so awesome. No, it's fine. I wasn't gonna get it, Noctis, so... And I did ask flat out for help, so it's whatever. Oh, this is an interesting situation. Okay. You obviously didn't see the Talos Principal run, Crazy Horse. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, now we have fire arrows, so... I'm just saying, you better run, Crazy Horse. Or else, like, something really awful and awesome will happen. Okay, so we got that. What did we get here? Ah. I see it. Also, there's just a heart piece, like, right there. That's a new problem to have. Okay. Well, thank God the big guy stays dead. That's an interesting question. If you use an ice arrow against someone used to cold weather, are they just, like, nonplussed by it? Or is it worse than normal? It's like, oh god, more. I'm actually not sure what to do with this one. Let me think about this for a minute. Well, they were, but now they're just wearing ice because of the ice arrow glitch of all. So just sploosh. I think I'm gonna give up on this chest. Moving on. Let's see. Still haven't done that. Or this. Let's look at this logically. So that's in the far right wall. It can only go up or down. This stupid thing cannot go down. And it also cannot go up. So it can only go left or right. However, it's a ball and has nothing to do with anything. So that makes no sense whatsoever. I don't know, I think that's a little bit too on the nose, Zach Taft. Also, I don't know anything about Resident Evil 5 other than what you've told me in the memes. To answer your earlier question. helpful. Oh, nice, Ross. Who's playing? I don't even know what to look for to look this up. I can't even Google this. So I'm just gonna give up on it. No, not your question is not on the nose. Tony's dialogue is too on the nose. Bit of a difference. Didn't I already do this one? I did this one. Why does it still say there's a mini boss here? Where's the mini-boss? It was requested, Ira. As I say, that might be straight up glitch, because I know I've done that cave before. It's even showing the cave as completed. Also, I just noticed some of the caves got reset when I died, which is interesting. Because I know I've done all those caves. Alright, whatever. Let's head to... Subnautica had an update? Sub-Zero? would they do? Or change or whatever. Interesting. Oh god, there's even bigger leviathans. No! No, now they're completely silent. You're just swimming through the water. And you just suddenly can't move, and you're not even sure why. And as the camera slowly zooms out of your body, that's when you notice the giant, almost translucent eel that's wrapped around you. And it just very slowly squeezes as the screen gets darker and darker. Well, this is a rhythm game. So the point is to stay on beat. Hey, Darth Trinius. Always appreciate that. I will jot that down for the Dragon Age blog. As soon as I figure out how to kill this guy. Hey! There we go. It's fine, Ross. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sure, what's the Goron locket? Makes the wearer immune to damage from lava and hot coals. Oh, sorry, only Gorons can eat bomb cones. Yeah, have you seen them around here? I got some other stuff at least. Well, regular bombs. So. I do like swimming in lava. I'm gonna go see if we have another glitch or not. What I find most amusing about rhythm games is they appeal to something extremely basic if you think about it. I mean, all you have to do is think about any time you've ever bopped your foot, or your knee, or your head, or whatever, in time to a song, and you now understand the basic premise of a rhythm game. The whole point is to try and take that and turn it into an actual mechanic. What I find most interesting is how many different styles of that I've seen over the years. Like Beat Saber, or, you know, this. Or, what I can never think of the name of. Yeah, I've never heard of Patapon, sorry. I suppose I could also mention Guitar Hero. There's one specific I was going to mention, but I can't think of the name of it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Listen, you should know by now, Darth Trinius, if there's a beloved game, I've probably never heard of it. Ironically, No More Heroes is exactly the type of game I shouldn't have heard of. But I have because I've done a video on it. And for no other reason, I feel like adding. Now we get the hook shot. Jesus. All this time. All this time. Yeah, but all of the Suda51 games I've played are for the show, Darth Trinius. I don't think I would have even heard of the guy if not for that. There it is. I knew I saw another one. So I know skulls don't respawn, so we've definitely swept a whole lot of skulls out. Don't take that out of context. Still don't know what to do with these frickin' Deku nuts. Oh, but I was already in the Lost Woods, and it sucked. Alright, so we got one more? Well, okay, let's make a side detour. Let's see what's going on with the Lost Woods. And then we'll hear the awesome Gerudo Valley music. It's weird to have Gerudo Valley be in the Northwest. Last time I played this game, it was in the Southeast. And Gerudo Valley is usually in the South. There's an unexplored ruin nearby if you're looking for something to do. It's right in the middle of the desert. Gee, thanks. Howdy there, traveler. Welcome to our village. Some enemies are able to hide in the walls of the desert. Be careful where you dig. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, wait, did I doze off? Oh, what am I doing sleeping outside? Oh, thanks for waking me up, stranger. I'm Bariara, leader of the village. Yeah, this should help me take care of the mischief in the ruins. We just now got the power glove. Caught off guard by some strange man. Octavius? Octavu? I'd love to teach that guy a lesson. I mean, because she gains access to the rapier and she has better spells, Yura? Thank you, Rit. Always appreciate those subs. And, as usual, if you'd like to put that towards something, let me know. I guess that full Bararia finally got out of the way. I suppose you leave me alone and practice in here. Clearly there's a power in music I wasn't aware of. I need to improve. See you around, traveler. Sooner or later. I like the steampunk organ, by the way. I'd play it, Trinius. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. We've had two separate post-apocalyptic games now for Zelda. That's not quite fair. One of them was post-post. Still funny to think about. mean, considering he goes out of his way to do that, that doesn't surprise me as active. I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. Enjoy the music. I'll be right back. That liquid get. Well, we finally got a jump button, too. That took a minute. The real question is... Good night, Mr. Red. All the negatives just for you. Well, it costs mana. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess we'll try that out later. We have a lot of diamonds right now. I'm not sure we have anything we could spend them on. Yeah, that's just rubies. Yeah, this might be my new favorite song. But that's not a surprise. It's the frickin' Gerudo Valley. I think the problem, Yura, is that the game is effectively always in combat, you know what I mean? So the mentality behind the music that's playing right now is very much that of a combat song. So it maintains the same level of intensity and vibe and tone and tempo and all those other fun things. Oh, you suck, game. I mean, Mario would be up there, Dartrinius. I'd have to think about the other ones. Let's go with Mario, Rainer, and Samus. I think that's a good spread. Although I realize I just named 2 people in power armor. Well, the reason I picked Rainer wasn't for his combat prowess, it was for his leadership and strategic capacity, right? Rainer would be the Captain America of the group, right? Ironically, Samus would be the Hulk. This is what happens if I hold, Yura. So every single movement is a tap. Yeah, every step you've seen me take, pretty much in the entire game, has been a tap. Yeah, I think it's dungeon time. Wait, hold up, I missed something. I missed one thing. You can also do this in peace areas like this. Oh yeah, this one! I died to the frickin' Mimic chest at the very end of this. I remember this. I mean, Samus... Some of you probably were paying attention during the Metroid Dread run. Right at the end of the game, I bothered to lift up my hand and made sure to show I was hitting 5 different fingers. Because that was now canonically 5 worlds that Samus has destroyed throughout the course of those games. That's, Weirdly impressive. Yes, one of these days, we're gonna have a Metroid game where we don't destroy the planet. I'm joking, I'm pretty sure that's actually happened already, but still. And thank you, Inamisho. Always. I will jot that down for the Neo block. Like, we didn't destroy Talon, so that's something, right? I think we only destroyed 2 planets across the Prime series. What? Listen to me. We only destroyed 2 planets! Okay, what am I doing? I don't think I can get over there. Unless I can use the infinite power of not sucking. Maybe. We'll find out. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. I can't believe that worked. I actually didn't expect that to work. Hang on. There's only one space on the entire map we haven't been to. Let's go there really quick. I mean, she slams the station into the planet. So, that planet is gonna have some damage, is all I'm saying. I mean, it's not really relevant because that wasn't really the point of the exercise. The point was to destroy the station, but I'm just saying. We just created a new ice age on that planet. Okay. Let's poke at a couple things before we do the 4th dungeon. Gosh darn it. I just think it's funny that we have to divide... Like, we have to get down to the nitty-gritty of, well, how much of the planet did she really destroy, honestly? How much counts for destroying a planet? Let's decide on the gradient of planetary destruction, because that's Samus Aran. Okay. Get up there. That's not gonna help me get up there, which is where I want to be. Maybe over here? I have beaten Metroid 1, although admittedly not in so long that I'd have to really think about it. Like, the last time I beat Metroid 1 would have been sometime in the 90s. Early 90s. No, I don't have a guide. Guides were different back then. I don't know if you were around in that era, but your guides were what random people would say in school, which was about half wrong and about half incorrect. Or you'd actually buy, like, custom books which were written, not by Nintendo or the actual publisher, it was just random people would write guidebooks and Some of those would be wrong, too. I mean, I'd be down for that blow-up, Alex. I personally would rather not have motion control for Metroid Prime, but it being an option is the kind of thing I'd be super in favor of. Like, let's do it. Nintendo Power had its own thing, Yura, but Nintendo Power was... Nintendo Power was often wrong with the guides and passwords and information it would give. Like, surprisingly often. Nintendo Power was awesome. I still have my my Nintendo Power game collection to this very day. But it was pretty normal for them to get stuff wrong and cause frustration to many players who just thought maybe they just weren't doing it right. Not that I was totally one of those people. I'm gonna look this one up, because this is bugging me. This one I might be able to find. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So you see those blocks? Those are destructible. Did not know. Some bomb carrying upgrades. Being able to only carry 5 is starting to get a little restrictive. While we're here, let's check something else, because I think we're only missing 1 heart piece total. Streaminations will start the Saturday after we finish Stardew Valley. Imperial Star Destroyer. Whenever that is, that's when that's going to be. Welcome back, Bregman. Okay. Correct, Walker. It was actually a request, though. You know you can pick these up? Because I didn't. There we go. I'm not sure how to do this. I don't have anything to brace it on. Once I get up there. Okay, that might work. Uses mana, but it'll work. There. Jeez Louise. And that is all the visible heart pieces. We didn't do any of the mini games, but still. Suppose we should at least poke at this. Hey, we can carry more bombs. Might as well do this while we're thinking about it. Oh, I'd pay through the nose for that tidbit retro. That's a lie, but I'd still like a proper remake of Zelda 1. Something that's not called LTTP, preferably. Again. Jeez, if I can escape. See, what we really need is a Zora Link. Let's do the dungeon. I can lower the bridge with this machine, but I need gears. They look like this. A good thing I can swim through lava. Could you imagine? Yeah, Ocarina of Time's a game I like to call one of those simple but good. Ocarina of Time is actually a fairly simple game, but man, it's well designed. Look, if I can swim in snow, I can swim in lava. I mean, it's better than it being blood like in the last game. See, perfect. You never heard of a Jello pool? You know, I like that they added the mini-map, but I love how absolutely useless it is. Go ahead and look at that mini-map and tell me how much information it's telling you. Go ahead. I'll wait. This is bad. Okay. So, in case you missed that, we were kind of stuck in the lava and couldn't pop out because we can't pop out if an enemy's there. Some of the enemies could still attack us in the lava. Good night, prisoners. imagine fighting that without the flail. The most powerful weapon in Hyrule that Link uses, excluding the Triforces? I mean, the Master Sword is the answer. It's a formerly sentient artifact, which just kind of lasts forever, and can be reforged multiple times, and has the ability to reflect evil magic, and cause extra damage to anything that is evil. Yeah, I think that qualifies. So, any guesses on what the boss will be? It's a guitar. You again? Still haven't given up? I'm doing this for your own good, you know. We'll need an army when the time comes to face Ganon. My 4th champion will beat some sense into you. Power of fire. Set my guitar strings ablaze. Bass guitar mos. Okay. Oh my gosh. Feels like that should have been the first boss, but that happens in the original game, too. Some of the bosses are just much easier than the other ones. So you can get a hard boss as your first boss, and an easy boss is like your 5th. Now we can go to Hyrule Castle and put an end to this. So we shall. After we look at the map for a second. So we got a bunch of red chests, which are all respawns. A bunch of dungeons, which are all respawns. A couple of bugs, which are all bugs. Whenever I did do that. What do the Triforces do? That's a complex question. May I refer you to my Ganondorf Trilogy lore run for a much more in-depth discussion on that point. Hi, Nerozos. Did I say that already? Ah, screw it. Let's try it. There's our heart pieces. Well, we're not talking alone, admittedly, Nerozos. But you're always welcome here. Ah, it's the Lionel. Doesn't do it yet. Let's kill that sucker. Is that? Well, whatever it is, it's the only charm we're missing. So let's see what it is. All caves and shops will be revealed. I think we already knew them all, but, you know. Cool. I'm sorry, Yura. I shall shush. That's not true. I will not shush. But we did find the flippers. We did finally get those stupid things. All right, so we want to go yawn. You know, we should probably heal before we do this. That's okay. Where we're going, we don't need health. I don't quite understand your question, Yura. If you're asking me, do I think a blood spec could exist for a shaman, the answer is no. Blood doesn't really have anything to do with anything in Warcraft. Unlike some other settings I could mention, like Devil May Cry or Dragon Age, blood actually has no real connection to anything other than being a marker in Warcraft. Now, of course, what you're probably talking about is blood spec for Death Knights. But blood spec is mostly just about controlling life force. So in short, can I envision a life force spec for shaman? The answer would be yes. After all, that's what shamans are. They are literally life mages, using spirit energy of the various elements in order. So there's 5 elements. Well, actually, there's like 12, but there's 5 primary elements in Warcraft. There's the 4 basic ones, and then there's spirit. And so shamans draw primarily off of spirit to do most of the stuff that they do. Monks do the same thing, actually. Monks and shamans are functionally the same same source, different craft. I think is how I want to phrase that. You know, one person uses scissors to cut hair, and the other person uses scissors to cut art. You know, that kind of a thing. Thank you, Tazara. As always. I suppose you know the question. But if you don't feel like answering it, I won't blame you. Thank you, Tazara. Okay. What the crap? God. So I'm staring at chat trying to figure out what the heck Pillars of Snow was saying. And I just got stuck in a loop there. I'm pretty sure most people don't know anything about the lore of Warcraft. And that's fine. That's why the World of Warcraft series exists. Literally. It's its primary purpose. I have played, like 3 hours of Dragonflight. A very minuscule amount, yes. Well, the elementals are just, you know, overpowered. As well, they should be. It's okay, people would rather listen to a loser like Asmongold than me, so... Oh god. Oh god, I can't see. Oh god! Get off the screen, Link! An interesting side effect of using the preview panel in order to play the game is that completely covered the screen. Ahem. Thank you, Cesara. Always appreciate. I will put that into the same bundle. The only one who could wield the pizza element in Warcraft. I don't know, I could see mages, like true fire mages, managing that. It'd be difficult. Well, that is a very good question, Spartan. And it depends on whether you want your setting to have magic everywhere, which means you're going to have to very carefully design the magic. Or if you want to have an easy way to limit how many people have access to your supernatural element, which allows you to extend it beyond what otherwise would be considered normal. Let's go and explain this briefly, because that's actually a whole topic. So, the Force, Star Wars. If anybody can learn how to use the Force, then the entire setting needs to be rewritten to acknowledge that. Because when you have a massive setting with trillions, quadrillions of people, all of whom can learn the Force, if they want to, even if you limit it within the range of the people who actually have the effort and the time, the resource and all that stuff, then what you have just done is created a situation where millions, if not possibly even billions of people will be Force users. There'll be a whole gradient of how good, bad, and in between they are, but there will be a whole lot of Force users, right? Now that's fine, but if you do that, you then have to design the Force such that that doesn't completely break the setting in half, or you have to design the setting around the fact that everybody can be a mage, effectively. Does that make sense? This is why the overwhelming majority, just hear me out, Spartan. This is why the overwhelming majority of settings will go out of their way to try and specifically make it so that you have to be born into magic, born into the Force, born into superpowers, whatever. Because it makes you, the writer, have total control over who has access to your supernatural abilities, and you don't have to consider the fact that X number of X% of X people have access to this. It's much easier to design a setting like, say, Marvel, no offense to Marvel, which is, let's be honest with ourselves, based on real life, if you make it that only certain people can become superheroes. A ridiculous minority, if we're actually considering, like, if we got the full list of all the superheroes, that list is microscopic compared to the however many billions of people on just plain old Earth, right? Now, I know that's a planet, not a continent. But my point is, that is my answer to you. Do you want to design your setting around the idea that everyone can have the magic? Do you want to design your magic around the idea that everyone can have the magic? Or do you want to take the easy route out and make it so that only certain people can have the magic? Those are your options. And as I mentioned, the ridiculous majority of fiction goes with the you're born into it system because it's just so much easier to write. It takes much less effort and much less time. Hello? A purple-haired man came and took over the castle and put the king to sleep, saying it was for the greater good. Things don't look good out here, though. I occasionally see flickers of light when I'm in the entrance hall where you came from. If it's Octavia flinging his fireball around again, count me out. God damn it. Okay, I completely missed the second half of that song. Ah, yellow-red, that's why. I try, Spartan. I was having a disturbing dream of Hyrule in ruins, also known as a Tuesday. My daughter, Zelda. What happened while I slept? I see. For generations, our family has passed down a special weapon. If you can complete the trial in the vault, take it. Or you could just give it to me, Dad. Jesus. Oh my god. Also, think very carefully about certain types of spells and whether you add them or not. I say spells. Certain types of abilities. My favorite example of that is Resurrection. The moment you add Resurrection, you have fundamentally changed your setting forever. probably Europe, but for some reason I can't think of any right now. Yes, Narset, that's exactly what it is. It was requested. Yeah, that's all of them. I win. Right? Did I do it? I have to admit, I had the dumbest possible reason for wanting to go against making magic something you're born into in my setting. I hate the idea, philosophically. You could argue it one way or the other, but the very idea that you have to be born into it and otherwise sucks to be you, and there's nothing you can ever do about it, didn't really sit well with me, and never has. I get why writers do it, I just explained why writers do it, but screw all that noise. Right, so... Yet Harry Potter's another example of a setting where you do have to be born into magic. If you are not born with magical blood, sucks to be you. There's a gradient behind it, sure, but it's still, you know, you have it or you do not. What am I missing here? What extremely obvious, banal thing am I missing? It's always something dumb. It's always something dumb. It just says to use the hook shot. What the hell am I missing? Oh, but I know what I'm missing. Let's do this. This game, I swear. It's always something stupid, I told you. Get some fairies at some point. So anyways, there's the best weapon in the game. Rapiers, woo! And yeah, Star Wars is another example. Like I said, most settings have the you're born into it or you're not thing. And again, it's for the reasons I mentioned. If they're thinking about it at all, it's just so much easier to control your setting when you can control who can do the supernatural stuff. No need to sit and think about the cultural, personal, economic, technological, political, military ramifications of it. Just, you know, you have it or you don't. Boom. Alright, so let's head over here. Get a refill. Sorry, I was debating. Let's do the other upgrade instead. Oh, wow, I can't upgrade the Royal Rapier. Okay. No, you're fine, Spartan. I don't mind. I'm just trying to figure out how to progress. That didn't help. damn it! Mage got right in the way. The worst possible time. Did you see that? Usable by Link. Does a crap ton of damage. Okay. It's cool, but that's not what I wanted. What? Okay, I'm just gonna Google this, because apparently I'm extremely stupid today. I can't figure out how to go forward. Just plain old forwards go. There's the rapier. We've already gotten that. Oh, for God's sakes. It's always something stupid. It's always something stupid. Valerian. I suppose it's a good time as any to cut off the guessing game. So if you haven't gotten a guess in, this is a really good time to do it, since we're in the final dungeon. I know it's not saying much, but I really like the music in here. know, I don't mean this as an unkindness, really. But I think if you don't enjoy the music of a game like this, which is all about music, then probably you shouldn't actually play it. It's sort of built into the premise, you know? As usual, no judgment, it's just, you know... Yeah, it's like not liking horror games and then playing Silent Hill 2. To make fun of myself there. Okay, let's go frickin' refill, because that hurt like hell. Good God. Oh, okay. Probably should have remembered where the actual fairy fountains were, because that'd probably be really useful right about now, but whatever. It's okay. We've got rupees. The real superpower. We can buy health potions. good. Officially chop off the guessing game now. This game's even shorter than I thought it was. I thought it would take longer because I kept dying so much of the early game, but here we are. Alright, let's see how this goes. Interesting. What's with all the... I prepared my champions to face Ganon, but things have taken an unexpected turn. I'll be taking my instruments back now. Perhaps I require a new champion. Let's find out if you are the champion of Hyrule. Prepare yourself. Okay. What have you done? You fools! Without my golden loot, how will we defeat Ganon? We have only one final hope. Okay. That portal looked like my home. Perhaps there's a way for me to go home after all. I have to follow him! Cadence has joined the party, finally, I suppose. What? In lore or as a playable hero? Those are different questions. We're in the future of Hyrule. Yeah, I caught that by the Ganon statues all over the place. Remove one playable race? Humans. No question. Just... about you, Yura? Gnomes. God, these things hurt. Well, that sucked. I like how he's at every floor, like, hey, you want some stuff? I got what you need. A lot of things. Oh, jeez. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Jesus Christ. No, he sings, he's an extra instrument. Another track in the song. It just only plays when you're around him. Take two. Now I don't have any rupees for the vendor. I can't buy his crap. Doesn't everyone Fox McCloud? Am I the only one who does that? I used to. Before my leg. I suppose I still do enjoy dancing, I just refuse to do it around other people. Could you please heal me? Could really use it. You ever wonder what Crypt of the Necrodancer is? This final stage is very Crypt of the Necrodancer. In fact, this is probably what the DLC that this is originally intended to be was. Like when they first started. Oh, that's interesting. A spear that does low damage, but it has poison and life drain. That's not too shabby. Yeah, actually, the theme that's been in here. So, this song we're listening to is actually a riff on the Dark World theme from Link to the Past, and, like, the main Crypt of the Necrodancer theme. God damn it! God damn it. Ah. Same floor, too. How many diamonds do I have? I have a bunch of diamonds. Let's grab that. Holy crap. Okay. The game heard me say, oh yeah, we're totally going to beat it today. And it was like, really? Funny you say that, bucko. Well. Yeah, I think I prefer the flame. I'm only one floor and I'm getting stomped now. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do these people make a... Oh god. Make a profit just hanging out in the final dungeon? Actually, now that I said that out loud, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? You'd be willing to pay any price, wouldn't you, in the final dungeon? No one else is here. This or nothing. And we're dead. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I mean, think about rupees as gems, and it makes a lot more sense, Flag Hamster. It's a busy screen. Okay. the part that's scaring me, we haven't even reached the boss of this place yet. Which is probably Ganon. But I'm just saying, after all this... You know, I don't mean anything negative about this era, but I don't get why people keep asking my opinion about that. Yes, believe it or not, I am, in fact, a functional human being. I have no problems with treating my viewers as if they're human beings. I know that's shocking and weird, but that's also nothing new. If you've seen the clip in question, or knew the context in question, you know that guy was just being a dick. Straight up. I'm pretty sure you know my views on Rule 0 violation at this point. Spyro over here. What's funny is those Spyro enemies are the worst enemies in here. They're the rock squirrels from LTTP, if you remember what those are. Pretty sure the armored guy are supposed to be... Wow, was I that low? Jesus! Like, we got the moblins, we got the bonefish, we've got the Wizrobes, we've got the possessed guards, we've got the... oh god, what are they called? Iron Knuckles. Iron Knuckles. What, the squirrels? I really do hate rock squirrels. They're the worst enemy in LTTP. The worst. Speaking of someone who regularly randomizes that game, yeah, no. The worst. Giving me crap weapons. The worst part is none of the vendors here, other than the first one, are selling healing items, so it really is just a gauntlet run. Okay. Move! Ah, damn it! This right here is why Guinevere is awesome. Thank you, Guinevere. I will put that towards the Zelda block. This right here is why I don't like roguelikes. Because a roguelike is mash your face into it until either you get good enough or you get the correct RNG, the collection of circumstances that you need in order to actually be able to progress. Like, there's no progression here at this point. There's no getting new items, there's no getting new upgrades, there's no getting heals, there's no nothing. You mash through it, and you're either skilled enough, or lucky enough, or both, to make it through. That's it. This is actually why I didn't really like Crypt of the Necrodancer, for exactly this reason. I mean, don't mistake me, it's a very clever game. But you only need to get down to the later floors like once or twice, and then lose everything to RNG, basically. And then start all over again, once or twice before you're like, okay, I'm done. No, it's okay. I'm on Joy-Con, so my hands are fine. And that sounds like a joke, but it really isn't. The thing that tends to tire my hands out is having to hold them in a very specific position with no malleability. Being able to separate my hands introduces a huge amount of ergonomic comfort to my playstyle. So right now I've got one arm on one rest, and I've got the other one just resting on my leg over here. That's quite comfy. God dang it. I really don't agree with that. I've probably been playing with controllers too many years of my life. To, you know, not be used to it, I guess. We're out of healing potions, by the way. Hammered it. How many levels are there to this nonsense? Five. There are 5 floors to this crap. Okay, so that's that. Already did that. So where is it? Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of roaming real quick, because we are missing something. There's beetle. But that means there's a beetle here. So, while I clear this up, does anybody see a dungeon here? Or like a cave? There's the other and final bottle. Oh, we have no rupees right now. I don't think I have any wisdom, but I can try, okay. Odyssey. the first of the Paper Mario games. Mario plus Rabbids 1. Mario plus Rabbids 2. Mario Kart 8. Luigi's Mansion 3. I know it's Luigi, but, you know. I think we could stretch a little bit, you know. I mean, honestly, I could come up with a lot of suggestions on the Switch. Mario Odyssey. There is no Paper Mario on this. Oh, sorry. There actually is a Paper Mario on the Switch, isn't there? Forgot about that. Looks like I don't actually have it here. There is a Paper Mario on the Switch, though. I haven't played it. I don't recommend it because I haven't played it. So I can't speak to it. Also, I'm just going to shout out all the SteamWorld games. You should play these. Just go play them. I didn't say Paper Mario, okay? Stop putting words in my mouth. Or I'll murder people, just for you. Because you demanded of me! Anyways, Mario Odyssey is what I said. In fact, it's here. Let's just no-really this for a second. So I would recommend, in no particular order, Captain Toad, the Cat Quests, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Mario Rabbids, Mario Kart, Mario Odyssey. It's not there, but I recommend it. I would recommend New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. It's a good 2D platformer. Pikmin 3 is a good pick. Pokemon Shield is a good game. Don't know about the other ones. Let's see. Mario 3D World. Very good game. Mario Odyssey. Already mentioned that. I'm going to keep saying it because it's a great game. And that's apparently it on this list. So here's my recommendations. Okay, how do I get back to the future? Oh. I take the future portal. Oh no. Now the funny thing is, now I gotta go back and heal so I don't waste my health. Hang on, I need to go murder Ross for having no taste. Stab! Alright, there we go. Sorry, Ross. It's for the good of the world. No, it's fine, Ross. It's fine. I get it. I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I intellectually get it. It's just, I would consider Mario Odyssey to be one of the best games I've ever played. Ever. So, it sounds a little weird to me when someone says they don't like it. But I hear the same thing about FF6. You know how it is. Okay. Same with Flygand. I think we all know Star Trek Online is better than any Mario game. Oh my god! Just got rope-a-doped in there. This is 3. I don't think we've actually made it to floor 5 yet. Let's see if we can break that. Oh, jeez. Okay, so here's 4. I don't think I have Yura. But I missed out on several of the old Might and Magic auxiliary games. We made it to floor 5. Holy crap. Any hearts? Potions, fairies, just anything, really. I'll take a loaf of bread. Well, first of all, let's never do that again. Okay. Anyways. I couldn't defeat him alone. This should be fun. This must be the one Octovo feared. Please help me put a stop to this. So kind of you to bring the remaining pieces of the Triforce to me. You may have defeated that weakling Octavo's toy instruments. But now you witness the power that has brought Hyrule to its knees. If it's not obvious, I'm controlling all three of them. I mean, why would there be a Space Cadet? Hello, the Quack.
After defeating Ganon, I expected to rejoice. But not only was I still in a different world, I had also traveled into the future of that world. With no hope of getting home, I was completely lost in both time and space. But then Link and Zelda told me about the Triforce that had started all of this. Zelda thanked me for helping to save Hyrule, then told me to picture in my heart what I wanted most of all. Link and Zelda held their hands to mine, and something familiar happened. When I opened my eyes, I was falling.
Why always in the air?
I just hope I land in my own world this time.
Where's the air? It's ridiculous. Thank you, Noctis. I have not had time to, but I might have time tomorrow. We'll see at this point. But I'll look into it, as I always do. Either way, thank you for the bits. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. That was a little straining. Not in a bad way, just a lot of my attention was being on the screen for some strange reason. Yeah, we'll put this down here. This should be the easiest story audit in the universe. Hello, Sean. Yep. +3 to story. That's kind of it. There's not much else to that. Gameplay might take a longer minute. It's time for edgy credits. Killing myself. Or, sorry. Had to satisfy YouTube there really quick. I had tons of fun. There were 2 parts of the game I didn't like, and I gave both of them a negative. Go figure. Just picture Link looking sadly off into the distance, Kay. Blood dripping down from the knife he's jabbed into his own neck. Because life is meaningless. Sorry. I was sort of waiting to see if there's anything, because I feel like there's something else here, which we will look at briefly. Or maybe tomorrow, depending on how extensive it gets. Because now we can play as Octavo, which is interesting. Jesus, now what? Hang on. One time, 6 hours, 44 minutes. Listen! Shows our seed, too. So let's see what we got. I just noticed, dungeon mode sounds awful to me. Takes away all the parts of the game I like away, and just leaves the parts of the game I don't really like. Basically, that's just playing Crypt of the Necrodancer at that point. Now let's at least look at this, see what this is.
Every world has its evils. And when the powers that be refuse to fight, someone must rise to the occasion to do what must be done!
Okay. My thread! Give that back, you knave! Oh, it'll change things. Now you're struggling against your fate. Finally free of that wretched crone's babbling. Now to find a champion capable of defeating Ganon. The golden loot should allow me to defend myself as I search. Interesting attack range. Hey, you're the guy who put my friends to sleep. I saw how you attack using the loot. Whenever you move into a square adjacent to an enemy, that enemy will take damage. You can also lose to attack people directly in front of you. Now I just need to find someone who can stop you. But I'm not the bad guy. I'm trying to stop Ganon. Look, it's hard to tell, okay? Since we're obviously evil. Look, I'm just going to kill everyone in my way, Ross, okay? There's nothing wrong with this. Good way or a bad way, Yura? Listen, I have to kill them or else the bad guy will kill people. Aren't you listening to me? Why isn't anybody listening to me? Okay, I don't think we're gonna keep going. I think I get the idea here. So... let's see... What is this, Arcanum? Oh, I will ask... I don't want to sound braggy, but this was a pretty difficult game. Like, speaking as someone who's played this before more than once, this was harder than I thought it was going to be. This is actually probably going to be a very short highlight reel, because it's mostly going to be me showing off actually succeeding every now and again, and just kind of showing off the tunes, you know? See, that would be a really cool superpower if you think about it, Kay. You can just absolutely tear into someone as much as you possibly want, and they're fine. They're just like... Like, you snapped their neck and ripped their head off and shoved it through their stomach, and they're just like, ugh. Okay. I give up. And almost every time, Kiryu beats people into being better people, too, especially in the side quests. So there's another superpower that would be awesome. You beat the snot out of someone, and they just become a better person. I should do something with that. That sounds like an amusing story idea. Oh, that sounds so good, Bregwin. Picks! Picks, Bregwin. Please. Man, that superpower would be awesome. By the way, notice Octavio's idle animation here. I'll stand up here so you can see it better. You know what? I think I'm going to give 2 more pluses to story. I don't even care. I don't even care. You got a problem with that? You can suck it. Suck a lemon. Look, I'm sorry. The sprite work and brickwork in this game is legit. Look at the screen right now. Just actually look at it for just a second. I mean, it's all tile-based, but look at this. I mean, how many of you noticed? Hang on, let me show you something. I mean, this screen would show it off, but the grass area will show it off better. Which I, of course, have not even gotten to yet. Is this a grass area? Yeah, but it looks like it doesn't have any of the flowers. Some of the flowers actually dance along to the music. Hey, Death Eagle. And of course I can't see any now. Whatever. I swear there are some that actually do that. Not looking for one. God, I can't see what's on the right side of the screen. Okay. Bunch of trees, got it. There's just no dancing flowers for Octavo? Is that what this is? Do they only dance for Zelda? Whatever. Oh, there it is! In the upper left corner, I see it. And then it stopped. No wonder I didn't see it, though. Hiding under my own hearts. I see how this is. I noticed now some of them are just randomly dancing. Because we're just standing here. Advice on getting into WoW? Do not play a Blood Elf, and do not play a Draenei. Also, for your starting... so if you're playing it for the very, very first time, you're kind of locked in on what you can do. So, just kind of, you know, do that. I would recommend playing one of the easier to figure out classes, like Paladin, Druid, Hunter. And I think I'm going to stop there. However, having said all that, every class is good, every race is good, except for Drowned and Blood Elf, although there's a caveat to that. And once you gain the ability to level in any zone, pretty much just Kata and onwards is perfectly acceptable for that. Sorry, Kata refers to Cataclysm. You'll be able to talk to a dragon who looks like a gnome, whose name is Chromie, in Orgrimmar if you're Horde, or Stormwood if you're Alliance. And she'll say, hey, which expansion would you like to go level in? And you can pick there. And so don't pick the Burning Crusade, and don't pick Wrath of the Lich King. But any of the other ones are fine, really. Now, if you're asking what order in which to do the quests, well, I did a series called The World of Lorecraft, which I highly recommend following that general order of zones if you want to experience all the content. But I'd just poke around at the game first. Don't really stress it. Don't really think about the over a decade and a half worth of content that's sitting there. Just play the game. See if you like it. That's my recommendation. If you do like the game, cool. Then you could start worrying about some of the more nitty-gritty details of trying to actually engage in the story and the gameplay. I will also say, personal opinion, quests, dungeons, and raids are kind of the core meat of the game. But there is a strong PvP element, there's some open world PvP element, there's the Mythic Circle, there's crafting, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. And yeah, you can always make alts, and it is much faster and smoother to level than it has ever been. So don't get intimidated into not leveling a brand new character. Of all the MMOs I know, which is the most solo-friendly? WoW. Even knowing that FF14 is solo mandatory, WoW is still more solo-friendly. Shrug, you know, what do you want from me? Thank you for telling me, Bragon. How replayable do I think this game is? Here's the thing. If you've been paying attention, you know that there's two primary things we consider when it comes to replayability. I like to think of them as replayability 1 and replayability 2. The first replayability is a kind of a vague, general, is this a game worth replaying question. Which, honestly, I'm not sure this one qualifies as. So I'm not going to give it that positive. But the second one is, how much does the game do? How much is in the game to encourage and is designed around replaying the game? You know, like Surviving Mars, or Civilization, or... I can't think of anything else. Stuff that's in the game that is designed to encourage replayability. And yeah, exactly. There is definitely the second replayability positive in this game because of all the extra modes, mutators, and options, and random seeds, and the leaderboards, and the speed running, which is built in, by the way. There's a way to actually track your speedrunning time in the game. So it absolutely gets that replayability positive, I think. So, that's actually it. So let's do a little math, shall we? You like math, right? I'm muted. Thank you, Sub-Zero. To finish answering your question from earlier, one of the biggest reasons why we're doing Subnautica immediately after we come back from the streaming break is I feel like it'll be a good game for people to be like, hey, like a game enough people will be interested in that it'll probably get people excited and wanting to get back into watching the stream and yada, yada, yada. And of course, I want to play Subnautica, so that's kind of there too. I'll put that towards EU4. Thank you. The streaming break, Makamana, which will be happening immediately after we finish Stardew Valley. This is not new. In fact, actually, the streaming break was supposed to start several days ago. But, thanks to Christmas and real-life scheduling, we moved a few things around, so now Stardew Valley has been moved from down here up to here, and will be happening starting either tomorrow or next Monday. We'll see how that lines up. And we'll play Stardew Valley till we're done. And then the streaming break will begin until the off-camera work is done. And I have a fairly large amount of off-camera work to do. Where's the stupid game? There it is. Hi, Darth Maduro. How long is the streaming break? Until it's done. That's kind of always been true. Once it's done, we're done. Don't ask me for an ETA. I don't even have a vague one. Hey, Saber for Wife. Welcome to the audit. I'm actually getting ready for being done here since we're almost done. Okay. +5 to story. Almost entirely based on the delightful visuals and audio, which is a story per hour density of 0.65 and a story ratio of 100%. Obviously, you don't care about that. That's whatever. What you're here for is the gameplay, which is plus 30 to gameplay, which is gigantic. I stand by it, though. I just finished the audit. That is 3.9 pluses per hour in terms of density, and an astonishing 91.67% gameplay ratio. All of those are very good numbers. Now, if I could get a drum roll while I say thank you to Nemesis. Thank you, Nemesis. I'll put that down for Jedi Fallen Order 2, Jedi Survivor, etc., etc. Drum roll, please! Ladies and gentlemen, the final golden number for Cadence of Hyrule, this actually amuses me a little bit, is... Dramatic pause. 99.95. Just reaching for that 100 mark and not quite making it. But I stand by it completely. Well, this game is absolutely not going to be for everyone, and there's a lot of stressors, a lot of issues. The early game hell is, of course, what it is, and that last dungeon kind of sucks. The fact of the matter is, this is legitimately a very well-designed game. They did a lot right. The rhythming is fun. The controls are great. The co-op is fantastic. The bosses are enjoyable. Most of the levels are great. This is probably going to be a coffee game for a lot of people. But I do want to say very firmly and definitively, this is still a good game. If you're at all interested, I do recommend you try it out. And if it doesn't, if it looks like it's too stressful or whatever, no problems there, no judgment, because it's not for everybody. Yeah, also, Yura's right. Do yourself a favor. Glance through the music first. Because, and I mentioned this earlier, and I wasn't saying it as a dig at Yura or anybody. I was just saying it as a recommendation. If you're not into the music in a music game, you probably should stay away from it regardless of other factors. Because someone was commenting that I was doing a little bit of the beat off. And that's because that little guider thing at the bottom, I wasn't even looking at that. All of my tempo was entirely based on actually listening to the song, right? That's how I do that. Shrug. And this was absolutely a passion project, like I said at the beginning. The developers wanted to do a Zelda DLC, and Miyamoto wanted to make a Zelda version of Crypt of the Necrodancer. And here it is. You get some talented indie developers with some core data to support, and this is what you get. So... anyways, with all that, I'm going to go ahead and chop off the highlight reel. And now, having done that, let's check out the guessing game. And I assume that there is some big reason for going ahead and cutting yourself off from the internet, Darth Medoro. I will not pry. It is your business. But you will be missed for whatever it's worth. I do hope you do well, regardless of everything. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to beat Blade Travol's guess there, because holy crap. 99.99. Blade Travel, you gotta stop being so obvious with using your time travel, okay? Gotta play it on the down low, you know what I mean? Just gotta pull it back, Either way, I will put that towards Stranger of Paradise. Because, yeah, that is off by 0.04, which is ridiculous. Now, see, reading minds wouldn't work, because I don't know what the golden number is going to be. There. Tomorrow we'll start Stardew Valley. I was going to start it Monday, but this took substantially less time than I thought it was going to. So, we're just going to start Stardew Valley. We got a lot to cover. It's a long game anyways. I hope to see you there for it.